Okay, so to start a video number 3 on the top, I went ahead and took the top off of the case just to make it easier, because this is going to be the hardest part, because I have to work around the hinges and this lip here. I've just been kind of going back and forth with how I want to do it. I actually went ahead and cut a bigger piece than I showed you in the beginning of the topping fabric, because I think what I'm going to do is fold this into the front and actually glue it underneath this lip here around the front, and then in the back glue it right to the edge. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to turn out. So I cut a fabric that's just, I guesstimated, so that's why it's so much bigger. I'll go back and trim it. I went ahead and just attached the batting. Put glue, just a little bit of glue down. The batting is just a touch bigger than the case, like not very much at all. Just like you can see, it's just like an edge. Just because I don't want it being, I want it to be kind of a rounded edge on the top when I pull it tight. So I'm going to go through and lay this down about where I'm going to estimate it go, and pull this through the top and see if it's going to fit. I need to come down this way more. Okay, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to trim this edge down a little at a time to make sure I'm not trimming too much. That'll work. And I'm going to start here in the front, because this is the most important to me. This, hook right here is what locks it. So I'm going to take my fabric and I'm actually going to put a piece of glue on this. If you can see, there's like these little ridges right here. And then this part sticking out is the lock. I'm going to put it on top of the lock, the glue, to secure the top. Now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I should have cut my batting to have a little overlap, because there's going to be a gap right here. I don't know, maybe I'll put some fabric or something there later, accent-wise. So I'm going to put a glob of glue right there, and I'm going to pull this over and hold it until it's secure there. Now if you can see, there's the white part sticking out underneath, so it's still going to be able to lock. And so now I'm basically, that's all the main part is. Now I'm going to have extra fabric through here. So to make sure I cover all the edges, I'm going to have to pull this to the back now and glue the center the same way. So I'm going to put a glob of glue here. And pull it taut. And hold it till it dries. Those two are going to be some of the main ones. So that has to hold. Okay. So now I'm going to basically go and do that all the way around. And just starting here in the front. And just trying to make it as smooth as possible all the way around. And pulling taut as I go. Now, it doesn't really matter how much glue I don't think I put down, because any excess glue is just going to fall down in the crease down of the edge of the container. But I do want to make sure that I'm only working in a couple inches at a time, because if not, I'm going to start to get bulging. And see, I did get a little bit of ridging right here. I'm thinking I'm not going to have to put any ribbon across the top, but you know, if it turns out to look horrible, then I'll just go and put ribbon around the top. I'm just wondering how to do the ribbon with the scoop down. So this corner is going to be a bit more hard. I'm just pulling and tucking. And a little glue over here. So we're learning how to do this together. At least I'll have the experience to do the travel case. Should have went with the easier one first, right? Okay. Got a couple little ridges there. I don't think there's much I can do about it around the corner. I tried to put it off to the side rather than in the front, but that's just kind of the best I can do. Now in the back here I have the hinge, which I can't cover. So I'm going to tuck the edge under and just kind of stick the fabric under the hinge so the hinge sticks out, and just keep gluing. And I'm just not going to glue on that edge. Help me count how many beans we need for all of us, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so, 11. And you see that hinge here, it looks like it's nice and even because it's just folded under, but really, I mean, it's just loose. So this corner, see if I can do the corner a bit better this time. Should have started with the back, right? Well, when I get around to the front again, I should be an expert. Come on, let's help Pete with a mouse control. Everybody say, oh, toodles! Oh, toodles! So there's that corner. A butterfly nest, a carpet, and the mystery mouse control. Can any of these help Pete catch the floating beans? If you're doing this with me, great. If you're watching and then going to go do it yourself, feel free to fast forward through this part. I'm folding the fabric down for that other hinge, and I got glue on my fingers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this side of the front first, because if I have any mess ups, I don't want them to have to be fixed over here. Okay, last side. Jackson must know I'm doing stuff for him because he is just a kicking away right now. Okay, add another glue stick. My glue stick's running out as well. The corner, I'm finding that this double method, where I'm just gluing the corner and kind of having a fold on each side, is looking the best. Kind of looks more symmetrical. So I'm pulling it a little mini. I'm putting the glue in the center of the corner. Pull it taut and then just pushing the corner down first so that there's a crease on each side. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's the front, the top. It is not absolutely the best, but you know what? It works for me. I'm going to go through and I'm going to trim all the excess that's sticking out. And then I'm going to do video number 4, which will be my last one, on me adding the accent and deciding whether I'm going to do a ribbon or not. So I'm going to trim, and I'll see you again.